Hey guys, welcome to Lighthouse Tarot, where we embrace the light within ourselves and within others. I'm your host, Rachel Riley. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to my channel. If you're an old subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for all your loving comments, for all your subscribes, and for sharing my videos. I really appreciate it, and YouTube likes it when you like my videos, and I can, it can push it up to the top of the videos, and I can create more content for you. So without further ado, let's just get into this video. This is a law of attraction video in which I will be talking about how to stay motivated when your external reality isn't matching your internal reality. And you might be asking yourself, what do you mean by that? What do you mean external, internal reality? Like, okay, you mean the outside world in your mind? What do you mean when they don't match up? Okay, well, I'll tell you. So your internal reality can be your dreams, the future version of yourself, how everything is supposed to line up. Perhaps in your internal reality, you are successful. You are a businesswoman. You are a businessman. You're in a successful relationship. You have successful friendships. You are an inspiration. You have that ideal version of yourself. You also have your dream house, your dream career, everything within you. And you know all this. And in your internal reality, you are like, I'm confident. I'm successful. I'm happy. I am driving my dream car. I'm in my dream house. But perhaps your external reality isn't quite reflecting that back yet. It isn't reflecting back that level of success that you want to achieve. It's not reflecting back that dream life or that dream car, or that dream relationship, or your dream business. Not quite yet. It's not matching up. Because the thing about that is, sometimes when we are manifesting internally, it takes a second for the outside reality to catch up. And they do have a science behind this. Whenever people go get surgery, whenever people get, facial surgery, or they get, augmentation, or they get implants, whatever, it is a proven fact, and you can look this up. I guess I could link it in the description. I don't know. And it's a proven fact, once people have surgery, and perhaps they get their nose smaller, or they get their eyes bigger, or they get, they change their body, it takes them about 30 days to catch up to their new body. So they're going to still walk around like, oh, I have a really big nose, or oh, I have the body type, maybe they got liposuction and they were like really overweight. So they're going to still carry themselves like they are very overweight in their external reality, because their brain hasn't caught up with what they physically are. They're physically that body version of themselves. They're physically their ideal version of their body. And everyone's perfect the way they are, but just for the sake of this, they're in that ideal body version, but they're reflecting back. Their mind hasn't caught up. In their mind, they're still overweight. In their mind, they still have that certain facial feature that they didn't quite like. So they're acting like that. But then, after the days and the weeks go by, after 4 weeks go by, they're like, oh, this is me now. I'm confident. Yes, I have this body that I love. I've got this. And they're caught up, and then they start carrying themselves as they should, because it has changed. It's physically changed, but mentally, your mind, it still takes a minute. And I feel that's a good example what it means when your internal reality doesn't match your external reality. Because in your internal reality, you are successful, you are confident, you are, successful, Lord, Mercury in retrograde, businesswoman or businessman, but your external reality isn't reflecting that back yet. And so this is the point where a lot of people with the law of attraction get discouraged. So how to stay motivated when your internal reality is not matching your external reality. What you must do every day when you're feeling like this, when you're feeling discouraged, you're like, I don't have any hope. I feel like giving up. I don't think this is real, and it just doesn't make sense. Why don't I have this yet? I'm impatient. What you need to do is wake up every morning and listen to motivational speeches. I have done this, and this has worked even before I knew about the law of attraction. I did this when I was taking finals in college. I did this when I was studying in high school. I did this, before job interviews. I did this before going out on dates. I did this whenever I was really nervous about something. And also I did this to pull myself out of depression, because I used to suffer from depression, anxiety, and falling into a state of abyss, just like getting deeper and deeper into that depression, into that anxiety, and not knowing how to crawl back out. And when I could feel myself start to feel depressed, I would listen to motivational speeches, because the thing about motivational speeches, they are catered to people like us, people that are, you know, on the road to success, but we're not there yet. They don't make motivational speeches for people who are already successful. What would be the point? I mean, they do, but think about it. If you're already a millionaire, if you're already wildly successful online, wildly successful with your business, if you're in a happy relationship, you're not listening to love quotes and self-love, because you already have that within you. You cultivated that self-love in order to manifest that loving relationship. So they make these motivational speeches, and I will link one down here in the description, the one I listen to every morning, but it does change because I get bored. I'm an Aquarius. I get bored. I'm like, I already heard all these quotes. I want to listen to something new, something fresh, something to wake my mind up. Like, oh, wow, really feast on that. So when you're feeling unmotivated, listen to Law of Attraction Morning Motivation. And my favorite one, I will link in the description, and this will really help your energy going. This will help you. These are people that are motivational speakers, and they've made it from nothing to something, and they understand exactly what you're going through, and they're going to say, hey, you have what it takes. You're intelligent. You know, you don't have to be talented. You just have to have the dedication. You just have to have the perseverance. You just have to not give up. You need to keep going. Keep going when everything around you is reflecting that you're not going to make it, that there's no way you could do it, that it'd be a miracle if you succeed, that all odds are against you. That's when it counts. That's when it counts to stay motivated. That's when it counts to get back up. Like, my favorite quote from one of these motivational speeches is, if you fall down, make sure, or when you fall down, try to land on your back, because if you can lay down and see the stars, then you can get back up. Something along those lines. But it's like, if you're laying down, you can see the stars, you can get back up. And yeah, dude, like, just that saying, and I was like, dang, because I feel it. I've fallen down so many times. I've gotten so depressed in my life. I've felt so unmotivated. I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I here? Why do I even try? Like, I don't see the fruition of, you know, my success. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes, and I let other people's opinions get stuck in my head. And I've fallen down, but I'm like, oh, if I can look up, then I can get back up. And that really motivated me. So motivational speeches will keep you motivated when your external reality is not reflecting back your manifestation yet. Another thing you can do that I like to do is just have fun. You know, write down, you know, a book or a chapter, or visualize your dream life. Visualize you not, you know, this is what I'll do when I'm successful. This is the type of house I want. No, you want to write down, I'm so happy I already have the house I want. I'm so happy I'm already successful. This is what a day in my life would look like if I was successful. A day in my life would look like me being successful. I would get up early. I would do yoga. I would take care of my body. I would meditate. I would have all these crystals. I would feel good and look good. I would refuse to let negativity get in my way. I would ignore it all, or I would just channel it. I would remain neutral, and I would focus on my business in the morning. And then I would find time to be creative in the afternoon. I would do the things I love. I would skateboard. I would talk to friends. I would go out on like a brunch date or whatever. And then at night, I would spend time, you know, taking care of myself, self-love. I would up my self-love when I'm successful, because I know, you know, people see that and people feel that. So it's important. It's productive. So that's what you would do if you're feeling unmotivated, you're not seeing your manifestation yet, everything looks kind of bad on your end, you got an underdog story, and you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Like, So what you can do is you can visualize it. You can write it down. You can write down a day in my successful life. And don't try to make it small. Don't say, oh, well, you know, I can only afford a $2,000 house now, so I should write about it. No, write about the house you would have when you're successful. When you've achieved your manifestation, whatever it is. If it's a loving relationship, write about you and your partner, a day you would spend with your partner, not trying to find the partner, not in the beginning, in the middle of that relationship. And also, if you're trying, whatever, it can go for anything. Like if you're trying to acquire more friends, you want a big soul tribe, you want people that resonate with you, that you intellectually connect with, people that are on the same vibration, people that are loving, kind, and supportive. You wouldn't write about finding them. You would write about, I'm so happy I have my friends today, almost like a journal from a diary. I'm so happy that today I went with my friends and we went to the park and we all meditated together and we talked about our challenges and we helped each other and we're supportive, and I'm so happy and in love with all my friends. They really resonate with me. I trust them. We're supportive and we're amazing. you would write about that. So that's something I like to do when I'm not feeling motivated. I haven't seen, any signs from my angels or spirit guides, even though they're always there. Sometimes I just choose not to see it and I want to stay in negativity. I will write about me already successful, and that will really pull me out of that. It's all about changing your vibration. Everything is vibration. Everything is vibe. So if you can really focus on your vibration, you can change everything. I manifested like a lot of abundance and moving out of my house and moving out of a bad part of town when I didn't have the funds.